Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Counselor's Office. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, and we are back with some more Destiny news. This time, we're talking about 10 years of Destiny. That's right, we're talking about the article that commemorates the 10th anniversary of Destiny, celebrating a decade of gameplay, memorable moments, and yeah. The journey began with the original game's launch on September 9th, 2014, although some players joined earlier during the alpha or beta phases. I did. The article acknowledges the contributions of both longtime veterans and new players, expressing the gratitude for their role in shaping Destiny's first decade. It also hints at exciting plans for celebrating this milestone in the future. Yeah, so they plan on trying to celebrate more in the future, I guess, both within the game and throughout real-world activities as the community looks forward to the next decade of Destiny. To celebrate Destiny's 10th anniversary in Destiny 2, a series of in-game events and rewards have been announced. I love the language. First off, this is from Onslaught. This is a paid ornament. This is sunset content. Here it is, dressed like it's 2014. So, we're getting classic armor sets, new armor sets inspired by the original concept art are available for each class. These can be found starting September 9th, so today you probably already found them, around the tower in the Pale Heart. That's right. You can find these in chests around the tower. That's the event. I wish I was joking. I told you guys in the video, and people are like, well, most people agreed with me that it's stupid, but surprise, leaks were true. How do you like this? That this is your 10 years of Destiny. Going around the tower, picking up chests for armor sets. I wish we didn't live in this timeline, but we do. The Legend title and seal. Players can earn the Legend title by completing specific challenges, including tasks in the Pale Heart and finishing the Final Shape campaign on Legend. Those who've already completed the campaign on Legendary are exempt from this, and they don't have to replay it. Future celebrations. The anniversary will feature additional tributes, including including the return of a mythical sniper rifle in the future dungeon. For those who know, they know. This is probably the funniest thing, by the way. Nerf Ace of Spades, a Nerf replica of Cade's 6 iconic hand cannon, will be available. Players who earn the Legend title before episode Echoes ends can get early access to purchase the replica and an in-game ornament, which will also be available for sale. Also in sale and in the in-game store of Episode Revenant. These events mark the start of the 10-year anniversary celebrations with more details and content to come. So the leaks were right. The special 10-year event is collecting chests. Man, Bungie, you really outdid yourself. The celebration of 10 years of Destiny. I think every other game with such a long anniversary does at least one actual activity or something special, but here we are going around collecting chests or playing the campaign with zero innovation or actual celebration. Not only that, but instead of spending time making something that celebrates the game and gives back to the community who have spent 10 years on this journey, instead, Bungie makes another cash grab. An opportunity in the Nerf Ace of Spades. So we can celebrate by giving them money. If that isn't prototypical Bungie greed, I don't know what is. But hey, at least they're bringing back Icebreaker, right? In a dungeon that you probably also have to pay for. Man, Bungie, is it so hard to do something positive when you go two steps forward and 20 back? I made a video about Solstice of Heroes. It just came out this morning. and how the game seems to be becoming soulless, especially in the free aspect. Here we are with a soulless event that somehow has become a cash grab for Bungie. You know what's funny is that Bungie actually made a free-to-play activity in the 30th Bungie 30th anniversary. Yeah, remember that? Dares? Yeah, that was free for at base for people. Then you bought the content pack with the dungeon and Galahorn and all that jazz. But Bungie didn't bother make anything free outside of like transmog for the 10-year anniversary, like a very momentous thing, marking the conclusion of a light and dark saga. They didn't bother to do that, and that's because, and here's why, Bungie likes them. They love themselves more. Bungie loves themselves, so of course they're going to celebrate themselves more than they're going to celebrate Destiny. There it is. But it is so humonic. It's a word. Just humonic. Idiotic and humorous. Humonic. I'm making a new word. Actually, it may actually be a word. I don't know. But either way, it's so idiotic and humorous that Bungie has the audacity to try to mark this as a celebration. Hey guys, we're giving you early access and you get to buy a $50 Nerf hand cannon. Isn't that great? That's such a great celebration. Give us your money. Not only that, but you have to pay for an in-game ornament as well. Hey guys, you want this as an ornament? Give us your money. Going around and collecting chests and then going into the Cosmodrome and wearing the transmog armor and then just killing things and popping random engrams, and that's the event. That's the event. I'm sorry. This is why if you watch the previous video or the whenever that comes out, either it's before or after this video, that is why I'm skeptical of all the things going on, is because as long as this greed exists, we're going from celebrating 10 years to shut up and give us your money. And let's not act like they're going to introduce an event later, because there's a literal 10-year emblem or seal that has nothing on it. Let's not act like this is the activity. Let's just not act like it. Let's just not live in a fantasy world where we try to give them a benefit of doubt saying, oh, they're going to do something later. No, they're going to release a dungeon. And if it's not a free dungeon, I don't care. If the dungeon's not free, I don't care. Icebreaker is great. That's cool, but I don't care. That's not going to bring people back. I mean, it might bring some, but are they going to stay? No. Does this really show that I love the language. I love the language of them trying to say how appreciative they are. Like, whether you are a D1 alpha vet or you start playing now, know that Destiny's first decade of bravery and hope has been defined by each and every one of you, Guardians. We're glad you're here, and we're excited for the next decade of Destiny and beyond. You know what? They're so glad you're here. Now shut up and give them your money. Bend over, let them reach into your pants, and let them kick you in the mud and take your money. This is why I am skeptical, because there is some pessimism when it comes to Bungie themselves. Again, Bungie can put new coat of paint on something and it doesn't matter, because it's still Bungie operating it. It's just, how can they have the audacity to mark this as, first off, an event, and two, to go all out and say, shut up and give me your money? The audacity of saying you have the privilege to get this early, as if this will be offered an early access opportunity to purchase the Ace of Spades replica. before it's officially launched. Like, this is truly special. This is a special offer. Guys, this is a special offer. You can be able to purchase this in-game. Holy crap. You guys are getting such a deal. You're getting such a deal, guys. Aren't you happy? We care about you. We listen to you. So bottom of our hearts, thank you for putting up with us for 10 years. God forbid we make an ornament free. Holy crap. I understand not making this free. I get it. I understand it. But at least give us the ornament for free. But no, they're really trying to sell it to you like, oh, we're giving you such a special deal. This is such a great time. Like, they could have literally sold this with anything else. In fact, I would argue that Ace of Spades is iconic, but it's not the most iconic thing in Destiny history. But they have already done Galahorn. But there are significantly better exotics out there that you could do. Hell, Whisper of the Worm is more iconic than Ace of Spades. There's more history from D1 and D2 with Whisper of the Worm in its different versions. Like, what world do we live in? Hell, they could have done Thorn. I would say Thorn has more between D1 and D2. Vex Mythoclast. We all, people who played back in D1, remember the tyranny of Vex Mythoclast when it first got into PvP. I'm not demanding a bunch of freebies. I'm just demanding that if you're going to try to sell your crap, that you're going to give an actual activity that marks a real event. Going around and collecting chests in a public zone is not an activity. It's lazy. I'm trying to be professional here. It is lazy and not good. Anyone who tries to defend this is a very unintelligent person. You are a Bungie bot if you try to defend this. There is nothing defendable of this garbage, trash event. They somehow turned something that should have been a real celebration into a cash grab. Like, I know they're strapped for cash, but act like you actually care about your game. When the thing that you care about most is making money versus actually celebrating the game that people have kept on life support up to this point, and it has had moments of where it needed life support. Destiny 1 literally almost died. If it was not for the people that stuck around and actually supported it, the game would have been dead. Let's not act like that's not a point in Destiny history. The bare minimum is that they could have done a special week, like how they did Sword Week. They could have done reprised raid week where there's special modifiers that let you do crazy things, or you get double loot drops from raids or something to the bare minimum. And they didn't do that. They showed us that they can do it. They've shown us with Sword Week that they can do fun little modifiers, but they didn't do the bare minimum. Hell, and I know that people don't always raid, but my God, they could have been like, we're making a special 1 week node where you can match up, you get infinite heavy or like whatever, and let people go nuts. Let people like infinite rocket ammo. Everyone load up with your Galahorns and rockets. Let's just go raiding. Let's just do the stupid bull crap. Let people have fun. It's for a week. Let them go nuts. All the content's old. We're talking about reprised raids. Who gives a WTF? It is just, is this crap? Like I said, it is soulless, and it doesn't indicate that they care about the community. It is laughable. It is laughable. Sure, the transmog is nice. Wow. And wow. A base set. That's it. Celebrating 10 years. 10 years. And the most eventful thing is that you get the opportunity to spend $50, $60. You get to pay Bungie to celebrate 10 years. That's the celebration. That's the event. The event is you logging into Bungie.com, putting in your credit card and swiping and giving it your money to Bungie. That's the event. Again, 5 steps forward, 20 back. this is why I do not think that Destiny will see an upward climb until Sony takes over. If it is not because of this, I don't know. It's just, I cannot be excited for any of this. And yes, they're talking about the new frontiers and all that stuff. We already went over it in another video. Again, this has been 15 minutes long and me just venting at this point. And I've actually been very nice to hold back in my, like, absolute brutally just unfiltered, deranged. And I think everyone who has invested more than 2 hours in the game, literally over 100 hours or more, I've got 10k hours. I think I have a right to just go off on Bungie at this point. 10 years. And the event is to go pick up chest, get a transmog set, and then go to a free-to-play area, kill some things, open engrams, and get a seal, to then, which lets you be able to buy a Nerf gun, which if you buy that, you will have early access to it in an ornament that then you can buy or you'll get access to, but either way, you have to make a purchase to make a purchase. And none of it's really free, except for the armor set, but there's no actual event. It is tone deaf. That's the word. The 10th anniversary is tone deaf. And it is the epitome of Bungie. If there was a definition or a word to slap on Bungie's head, it is tone deaf. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. This has been a little ranty. I'm over. I'm over it. I'm gonna get my transmogs and then go play a different game that actually respects me. Wow, I will see you out in the tower. Oh no, I won't, because it's not a public space. The Hell Heart isn't even a public space, so you can't even see other Guardians. I'm just gonna go just fiddle my own butthole, I guess, because that's what Bungie expects you to do for this event. I'm out. Peace.